Good morning, boys. I hope you are doing well. And just a very short message from me this week. You might be pleased to know. I said to you before, haven't I, that I think the greatest sports team of all time in every sport would be the New Zealand All Blacks, the rugby team. And I think when you think of a great sporting team, the team that comes to mind would be the mighty All Blacks. They are almost invincible. And when they lose, it's like a national disaster in their country. They are an incredible team, and they've been an incredible team for decades and decades and decades, the New Zealand All Blacks. And one of their most famous captains, their World Cup winning captain, was Richie McCaw. I've read his book. I recommend it. Maybe you can do that in lockdown. But Richie McCaw, he talks about pressure. And he says that in pressure situations, you have to anchor your mind. All right. So you imagine now playing for the New Zealand All Blacks. You've got this whole weight of a nation on you. All right. You have to win. And they play in big stadiums with 80, 90,000 people watching. And you think about World Cup games or when they play the British Lions, they've got millions and millions and millions of people watching them on TV. The pressure is immense. And sometimes they've got to take a kick. And it can be maybe in the final minutes of a game, it's going to decide the outcome, and all this pressure. And Richie McCaw says, in those pressure situations, you have to anchor your mind. That is, people worry, they get stressed, they don't think straight, they make bad decisions, and you make bad decisions because where your mind goes. And so Richie McCaw says, in those pressure situations, anchor your mind. So forget about the millions and millions of people watching on TV. Forget about the 80, 90,000 people in the stadium who might be cheering you or shouting about you or whatever. Just ignore them. And just focus on what you've got to do in that moment. So it might be putting that tackle in, or it might be converting that try. Or whatever it is, you just focus, anchor your mind on what you've got to do at that particular moment. Now, we are living, aren't we? Like we keep saying, we're living in really strange times. Hugely worrying. I imagine lots of you boys are quite anxious. What's going to happen with my exams? When's all this going to end? And I imagine you watch the news, and it's not just about COVID, is it? There's so many things going on in the world at the moment. I'm recording this on Thursday. I watched last night what's happening in America with these protests and people storming Capitol and all sorts of things going on. And there's so much to worry about. And there's so much for our minds to go to. And think, I don't know what to do, and it's too much. I say to you, gentlemen, anchor your mind. Okay, and anchor your mind. I know Mrs. Smith did a little video for you at the end of last week about what you need to do for your remote learning. Okay, so you'll be given work every day. You'll have live lessons. Just do that. Don't worry about anything else. Anchor your mind on that. Get up every morning, have a shower, clean your teeth, have your breakfast, or the other way around, up to you. And then go to form time and just do that. So whatever you've been given to do, trust us. We give you things to do. Just do it. And then anchor your mind on that. And then whatever else is going on, don't you worry about that. Just anchor your mind. Listen to that video I did last week for you. And take on board those things. And just think, right, I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to anchor my mind on that. Be kind. Work hard. Eat well. Keep fit and healthy. So when we come out of this, you'll be better for it, but just anchor your mind. Don't let it be drawn to all sorts of other places and all that's going on and worry about, I don't know what to do with everything at the moment. It's too much for me. Anchor your mind. Just do what you've been asked to do, play what's in front of you, and everything else will fall into place. Listen, gents, we miss seeing you. We really do. I look forward to seeing you again when all this is past. I think the good news is we're going to be on our permanent site sooner than we thought, because we can use this time to make the move. So that's something to look forward to. But like I said, in the meantime, anchor your mind, okay? Don't let it get pulled in lots of different directions and think about all these worries and stresses and strifes. Anchor your mind. Do what you need to do. Come on over.